Yeah, there's
Our meeting to order July 12, 2023. Notice of this meeting has been duly advertised in compliance with the provision of the Open Public Meeting Law. Please be advised that this meeting is being audio recorded for possible later playback. Everyone please rise to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilwoman Hess. Here. Councilman Lanzowski.
Here.
Councilman Morrissey.
Here.
Councilwoman Patton.
Here.
Councilwoman Simmons. Here. President Randolph Sharp has an excused absence. Mayor.
Here. We're going to have the accreditation presented by the New Jersey State Association of Chief Police.
Mayor, Council, want to give a by address?
Sure. You here? You want the microphone?
I'll do it then. I just didn't want to give anybody my back, but I guess almost that. I apologize.
You can take the microphone.
You can move it over there.
You're giving me way too much credit. I couldn't move over at the same time, I promise. So, I'm here tonight, and it's an honor to me, because your police department has actually joined a very exclusive group of law enforcement agencies in the state of New Jersey that have reached accredited status. And if you indulge me for a few minutes, I'd like to share with you the significance of the achievement. So the Lindenwold Police Department is very committed to adhere to best practices at the state and national level in a highly regarded statewide law enforcement accreditation program. This program, administered through the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police and the New Jersey Law Enforcement Accreditation Commission, has helped to transparently demonstrate the professionalism and preparedness of state's law enforcement agencies. This program is purposely designed to enhance professionalism and transparency in the state's public safety system. During this uniquely challenging time that threatens health and safety, encouraging law enforcement agencies to follow standardized practices and policies is a potentially life-saving and cost-effective investment of time and resources. Accreditation gives an agency a preparedness plan and a verification of excellence. An accredited status represents a significant professional achievement that only about 54% of all the agencies in New Jersey have been able to achieve, and that is because it's a very rigorous process that really tests the ability of an agency in terms of meeting state and national standards. So accreditation is a process. As your agency went through, the foundation of accreditation lies in the adoption of standards containing a clear statement of professional objectives. In the state of New Jersey, we have 112 standards, many of which require multiple proofs of compliance. It is a progressive and time-proven way of helping law enforcement agencies calculate and improve their overall performance. And it is a certification by an independent review authority, the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police, that the accredited agency was carefully measured against an established set of state and national standards. And I'll say that in the case of the Lindenwold Police Department, in many instances, they exceeded those standards. No issues were found, which is the proof that they actually exceeded many of those standards. Now, typically, the public wants to know what's in it for me. So, research shows that accredited agencies have 11% fewer police professional liability claims, 11% fewer worker compensation claims, and 31% owner liability claims. Moreover, municipalities that belong to a male-affiliated JIF like you do stand to receive substantial insurance premium discounts when the police department is accredited. Now, in addition to this fiscal advantages, there are other important benefits for accreditation. Accreditation provides objective evidence of an agency's commitment to excellence in leadership, resource management, and service delivery. Government officials can be more confident in the agency's ability to operate efficiently and meet community needs. And accreditation embodies the precepts of community-oriented policing. It creates a forum in which police and citizens work together to prevent and control challenges confronting law enforcement and provide clear direction about community expectations. For many years, we thought that we knew what the community wanted until we asked them. Accreditation certainly makes it a point to enhance that relationship between citizens and the police department. And officers in accredited agencies, as I see some of them here tonight, can take pride that they have been objectively recognized for the professionalism and adherence to a high standard. Now, in closing, I'd say that there is a report that is generated that comes to me for review, and I pass on if the agency meets the rigorous standards to the commission. but I'll just paraphrase something that was taken right out of the report. The accreditation process has greatly benefited the entire agency. Chief McCarthy and his team, through their hard work and dedication, have fully embraced the accreditation process, specifically in the areas of policy development, best police practices, internal compliance, technology and equipment, and community engagement. Under the leadership of Chief McCarthy, a high level of competence, leadership, and professionalism is evident within the agency. So it is the opinion of the assessment team that the Lindenwold Police Department is a highly professional community agency which exemplifies all of the tenets of law enforcement accreditation at the state and national level. So therefore, again, I say this is my honor here tonight on behalf of the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police and the New Jersey Law Enforcement Commission to congratulate Chief Michael McCarthy, Accreditation Manager Deputy Chief Michael Caraballo, the members of the Lindenwold Police Department, the mayor, the council, and those citizens that they so proudly serve for achieving accredited status during a very exclusive group of law enforcement agencies in the state of New Jersey that achieved that commitment. So with that, I'd like to present you with a certificate. This is where you get the class. So on behalf of the State Association of Chiefs of Police and the New Jersey State Law Enforcement Commission, I'd like to present to the Chief Michael Caraballo with the accreditation. Which is good for 3 years. So I think this weekend for you. So there, congratulations. Thank you very much. Deputy Chief, congratulations. For you.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, everyone, for all your support.
All right, approval of minutes of council meeting and executive session for June 14, 2023. Entertained motion, please.
Make a motion to approve.
And second, please.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess? Yes. Councilman Rakowski?
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey?
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sin?
Entertained motion for payment of bills, please.
I make a motion that the bills have been properly audited and signed and be approved for payment.
And a second, please.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess?
Yes.
Councilman Rakowski?
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey?
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sin?
Following reports have been filed and available in our respective offices for review will be included in the minutes. Tax collector's report, sewer report, and treasurer's report. Second reading, ordinance 2023-15, amend chapter 75, add article 6, community tax, and amend chapter 157, fees. At this time, I'd like to open the meeting to the public for any questions or comments regarding ordinance 2023-15.
Diane Gutierrez, 637 Fifth Avenue. Mayor, last time we were here, we talked about the ordinance. It was in there about if you have the federal tax, you take care of them, you pay for everything on your own or whatever. I know there's a lot of people who have straight tax who can't afford to feed and get trapped and neuter. And there are organizations out there that can help, but will Lindenwold, I don't know how to word this. I guess.
The what? I'm sorry, I said encourage.
Exactly, yeah, like what are they going to do to help the people that can't afford to do the CNR? Because then you're defeating the purpose with all the kittens, because people just dump cats. I just got 2 more people just dumped them at my house, which is ridiculous. Now I gotta trap them and get them before they have kittens. So,
At the last meeting, you asked me about this same exact thing.
I know, that's what I'm asking you, is anything going to come about?
What did I say? I said in January, we will take this up and we'll look at it when we do the budget. Right now, there's nothing budgeted for it, and I can't change that.
And then my other,
In January, we can do that.
and the other thing was, it said about, they can have animal control come out to your house if the cats are a nuisance. But when you have neighbors who don't even like you and just pick on you, they can just say the cats are a nuisance, and then animal control can just take them away. Like, That should they have proof that the animals are a nuisance?
You can't actually call animal control, you actually have to call the police department. The police department comes out and checks to verify that the situation is as it needs to be, and they call animal control.
And that's what I'm asking, because I know my neighbors, they just call me, because they don't like it. Animal control's in my house all the time. They're there every couple of weeks, and they find them, because there's nothing
Is there
outside.
anything else in regards to this?
That's all part of that.
All right, thank you. Anyone else?
My name is Jackie Lovato, 744 Chestnut Avenue, also do TNR. I guess I read in one of the Lindenwold sites that the Borough Hall had, or Lindenwold had traps where people, in fact, if they wanted to do TNR, they could get a traffic cap. Is that so, or?
I believe you have to get in touch with animal control for the traps.
Yeah, because, I mean, some of this, AWA requests like a $50 deposit. So if we're trying to encourage people to do traveling and release so that we won't have millions of cats, even if we just have a few traps that people could, whether they be at the public works or whatever, be able to pick it up and, even if they have to leave a small deposit, or if people don't have much money.
It's something we can look at in January when we look at
Yeah,
the fee schedule and stuff, but this was asked to get on right away, so we did follow one of the other town's ordinances, and we can take this up again in January, but I believe animal controls, their traps are basically for mattress cats.
Or like
I think for more for
raccoons and stuff like
raccoons and
that.
stuff like that.
Well, it's something to think about, but.
Maybe we could reach out to him and see if he has anything like that, or if it's available.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Questions about ordinance 2023-15? Seeing none, close the meeting to the public and entertain a motion, please.
I make a motion that ordinance 2023-15 be adopted on second reading and published according to law.
And a second, please.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Yance?
Yes.
Councilman Androwski?
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey?
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sin?
Consent agenda. The items listed below are considered routine by the Borough of Lindenwold and will be enacted upon in one motion. There will be no formal discussions of these items. If discussion is desired, this item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. Entertain a motion for resolution 2023-142 to 147.
I make a motion that consent agenda items resolution 2023-142 to resolution 147 be adopted as read.
I'm sorry. It should be 148. 148 separate? I'm sorry. And a second, please.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess? Yes. Councilman Androwski?
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey?
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sin?
Next, resolution 2023-148, shared service with Lindenwold Board of Education. Entertain a motion, please.
I make a motion that resolution 2023-148 be adopted as read.
And a second, please.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess?
Yes.
Councilman Androwski?
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey?
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sin?
Engineers report.
Thanks, Mayor.
How are you, sir?
Good, how are you? Hey, everybody. Just pleased to announce all city applications have been submitted for 2024 and discretionary for 2023. We're also having the construction meeting, just the parking lot, scheduled for 24. And also, we're planning to advertise, potentially take bids for the Bill Avenue project for potential award at the next meeting. And that answers any questions on the report.
Anybody else have any questions?
Next is Avenue. I did speak directly at length with John Fab, who is the NJDOT project manager for it. They are behind schedule, they admitted they do not even have the survey information yet. Apparently there's been a lot of weather delays and rain. So he did request the project to be expedited. At this point, they're still trying to get surveyed. We're looking probably at least 6 months to a year before that actually becomes construction. Wish I could have this.
Thank you. I just want everybody to know the county's looking at also the other end of the United States Avenue where they're looking at, see if they can do something different down there too, with the traffic light and all that kind of stuff. Okay, at that, we're open meeting to the council. Council Morrison.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. From the fire department, the tower ladder is still out of service at this point. The repair is proceeding, but the part they need is on back order. They had ordered some battery-operated extrication tools. They have arrived and been implemented. We had 73 calls last period, including mutual aid call which involved one fatality in Laurel Springs, 24 inspections, 7 re-inspections. Free smoke detectors are still available to homeowners, and they swore in a new Explorer member. They participated in joint training exercise with the Borough Fire Department on June 19th. They participated in our Memorial Day service, a career day at the high school on June 14th, and July 4th parade in West Berlin. And just yesterday, they had Christmas in July at Muller's Ice Cream. July 20th, they'll have an event at Rita's Water Ice. And August 1st, they'll be doing something in conjunction with the police for National Night Out. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilwoman Nash.
Thank you, Mayor. Lindenwold Police Department for June 2023, total call service, 1,760. Traffic accidents, 34. Community policing, 110. Traffic enforcement stops, 75. Criminal complaints issued by officers, 31. Traffic summons issued by officers, 32. Criminal complaints issued by citizens, 16. Traffic summons issued by citizens, 0. Detective Bureau investigations, 52. Submitted by Chief McCarthy. Lindenwold Public Works, June 2023. Tons of trash collected, 802. Tons of recycling collected, 95.92. Bulk items collected, 269. Scrap metal picked up, 96. Concrete picked up, 10. Logs and stumps picked up, 1. Property maintenance, 1. No accidents, no injuries. Service calls, 43. Stoppages, 12. Main stoppages, 2. Emergency calls, 17. Markouts, 27. Pump station repairs, 8. Troubled areas jetted, 14. Pump stations factored, 2. For Laurel Springs, there was 1 service call, no stoppages, no emergencies. That's all that I have. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Yes, at the high school, the Board of Education had a meeting last Thursday, and unanimously appointed Fred Giordano as the high school principal. Everybody's wanted to do their shoes, but that's it, Fred Giordano. Also understand that the Board of Education, they still have a vacancy for the board. I'll read you a letter they have here. It says the Lindenwold Board of Education has a vacancy on the Board of Education to be filled by a resident of the Lindenwold Borough. The appointed term shall be the date appointed through December 31st, 2023. Those eligible residents of Lindenwold Borough having an interest in filling in the position shall send a letter information about themselves and summarizing their interest positions. All letters must be received by 4 p.m. Thursday, July 13th, 2023. The interviews will be held, yes, will be held by the Board of Education at a regular scheduled public board meeting during the public session Monday, July 24th, 2023. Interested person should be notified at a specific time for their interview. Letters be sent to Ms. Catherine Hovers, she's the business administrator there, and at 801 Egg Harbor Road, Lindenwold, New Jersey, 08021, or email to, I'll give you her email. If anybody wants this, I'll give it to her. The legal requirements, you must be a United States citizen, must be 18, must be able to read and write, must be a resident of Lindenwold, is not disqualified voter pursuant to NJSA 19-4-1, is a registered voter in the district, and is not disqualified from membership by conviction or crime pursuant to NJSA 18A:12-1. And within 30 days of the appointment of the board, a member shall go in a criminal history background to check with the New Jersey Department of Education. There's also one thing, like Sandy always talks about all the scams going on. There's a new scam going out, and this is about banks. They have this dual authentication that everybody's going on, and a lot of people do it with different financial institutions. Well, now, these scammers will go in and call your bank with your account number, and they will log in, and they will call you and have you log in and authenticate it, and will leave your entire account open, and they will do wire fraud, they will take money out of your account. Now, everybody thinks, well, the bank should take care of that. Well, they don't. Okay, they don't keep an eye on that, and they don't want to be responsible for it. So, anytime you see anything like that, call your bank. Okay, if you get something from your credit card company, call the 800 number on your credit card. Just don't go and do anything by email or on your phone. That's all I have there. Thank you.
Councilwoman Patton.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The library report for June, books, DVD, circulation 106, computer usage 106, patrons 3,568, library materials 13,973, new members, adults 11, children 71, total of 82 new members. As a reminder, public events has no movie scheduled for the week. So please join us next Friday for the Yogi Magic Show and Top Gun Maverick. And we'll be sending a reminder by email to the community. As far as our history report, I apologize I don't have a completed history report for July. Please contact me for new submissions. I'm working on something for our August report, but I'd like to get some more community input on some unique history ideas. So if you could please get in contact with me at 856-573-8222 or email me at opatten@lindenwold.net, please, sometime within the next few weeks if you want any submissions for August. And that's all for me today. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Councilwoman Simmons.
Just to follow up something that you said about calling your banks with scams and stuff, if you get a letter from somebody and it says, call this number, somebody's trying to open your account, your name, or anything like that, do not call the phone numbers on those letters. Those phone numbers are Google phone numbers for the most part. I was told this by the FBI and by 2 different banks. They are Google phone numbers that make you think you call Discovered Bank, you hear the music, the prompts, and everything. Well, guess what? Your phone number is the only phone number that has the number to call that's on that letter. So if you call that, you think you're talking to your bank? You're not. You're talking to a scammer. You're going to give them information that you shouldn't give them. I received an email from PayPal back in January saying that somebody was trying to take $440 out of my account. I don't have $440 in the PayPal account. I took pass-through account if I need to use it. So I remember what the FBI told me. I took the phone number on that letter. I used my office phone and I called it. Now he picked up. They did not say a word. I called back a second time. They picked up. They still did not say a word. I Googled the phone number for PayPal and called them and sent them all the information I had to their fraud office. So do not call any letters, phone numbers on a letter, because you cannot trust anybody. You cannot trust the banks, you cannot trust the government when it comes to this. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, because I've been living this for over a year now with my mother. They will not help you, but they will do everything else they want to do. And it's disgusting. They do not look out for our residents. They do not look out for anything. And I'm going to throw it out there because I'm yelled at every week by Secret Service agents. I'm an American citizen, and I've said that numerous times. I am a citizen, and I am not being treated by a citizen from our federal government. So that's right on off on it, but I just wanted to add that with what he said, don't call those phone numbers, they're not real. Okay, so with my report, the Skyler land reports. So government in New Jersey, the Department of Environmental, is saying that they're coming out, they're maturing right now, and we're gonna see them in the next few weeks. Before, they were saying they've been here for 5 years, these bugs. Before, what they said is they wanted you to call an 800 number and report that you saw one of these bugs. Now they're saying we no longer need to call and report it. These bugs are going to be in every county. Some counties will be worse than others. Last summer, they said that Camden County was going to have them horrible. Honestly, I didn't see hardly any of them last year. So they won't bite you, but they still want you to kill them. Get the eggs. If you see a white patch on a tree, scrape off the eggs. Step on them, try to kill them. So I think we're just going to have them forever. I think they're here to stay because that's the way, everything I've read, that's what it said. Camden County Health Officer, he issues 3 types of code heat alerts. The first one is a code advisory, and that's when temperatures are 85 to 89 degrees. Heat alert is temperatures 90 to 99 degrees, and a code red is for anything over 100 degrees. Lindenwold Council Center is located at the Lindenwold Police Station. Remember, if your cat's dogs are outside on a blacktop, the paws and their bellies, if it's on the blacktop for too long, will get burned and blister. So try to watch your dogs, cats, if they're laying out on anything hot. New Jersey does have a law to protect our pets, and if your pet should not be allowed outside for longer than 30 minutes when temperatures are above 90 degrees. You can be fined. Your first offense would be $100, the second $200, and the third is cruelty to animal law, a little high, and you can be fined up to $1,000. Also, when you're leaving your house, just remember your storm doors and your screen doors might take a little longer to close. Just as always, take just a look back. Make sure none of your pets got out. Years ago, I told a story about my cousin in Iowa. His dog got out, was hit by a car, and they had to remove her front leg. So if he turned around and looked, he would have seen that the dog was out and maybe could have possibly stopped something because he lives in Iowa and there's not like traffic around here. So just keep an eye on your cats when you're weather stuff best, okay? That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, this time we're going to open meetings to the public. Anyone from the public wishing to speak, please come to the microphone, state your name and address for the record, and please try to keep it to 5 minutes. Seeing no one, close the meeting to the public, and then motion for adjournment, please.
I guess he's pissed off, but he talked tonight.
This is my first time.
Oh,
I
I'm
thought
sorry.
it was canceled, actually.
Hello, my name is
Last
Ron Scardy.
time.
I live here in Lindenwold in the Meadowview Court Apartments. And I just wanted to ask you, because I've been looking at your website, to see if there is a local ordinance, like, or law of how much a landlord can increase a tenant's rent over a year's period.
There's no ordinance in effect. There's a statute, a state law, but it says the landlord can raise it all the way to up to a level which is not considered unconscionable. So it's not a percentage or anything like that.
There's no percentage.
There's no percentage I'm aware of. The law says it can be raised up to a level that is not unconscionable.
What
Whatever that
would
means.
just...
As long as you're not Section 8 or something like that, then there are specific guidelines.
What would the borough call unconscionable?
The borough doesn't have a definition on it. It's a state law, and it's whatever a judge decides it is.
I had a resident today call about that same situation, and I recommended that you call Senator Jim Beach's office.
I mean, call who?
Senator Jim Beach, his office.
Okay.
There's one of his offices is on 561 Boys. We're moving into the 6th district come this January, so I will reach out to him instead of the 4th district, which will probably get more response.
I have another question. We have cats that are not fixed, and this one cat keeps getting pregnant, and we call animal control, and they say it's up to the owners of the complex to come out and, well, to fix the problem. Well, I just wanted to see if this cat can be taken, trapped, because she keeps getting pregnant and having babies. And the babies are growing up.
The person you really want to speak to is that woman right there with the orange vest on?
Is it feral or somebody's cat?
No, she's a feral cat.
So she's feral.
Yeah.
She's anybody who has to pay for it to get it.
I'm sorry, someone has to pay.
Yeah, somebody's going out and trap and they have to pay for it to get neutered. If it's just a
So
feral
it's-
cat, nobody's going to pay for it for you. So they're not going to do it. They're not going to put the money out. But for somebody's cat, they have to do it.
Huh?
Okay.
And you called animal control and they said you had, it's
That
responsibility?
it's up to the owners to,
Have you reached out to the owners to tell them that?
yes,
And they have done nothing?
no response.
All right, I'll see if I can get somebody to go over there and take a look at it.
Okay, you got to tell me.
All right, thank you.
I got 17 of them.
You know,
I have 17.
well, I'm just gonna have to reach out to the conference.
And they get pregnant.
Better be, right? Anyone else from the public wishing to speak? Yes, ma'am.
My name is Alvin Carr, and I live in Meadowview also at 609. And we have an outbreak of mice. We never had mice before in our complex. And I was just seeing that how they have all this building going on down at around there where Lindenwold Park is. Is there an influx of mice somewhere coming? Because I've been at Meadowview for years and I never had a mice. Well, I got a cat, but my neighbors all got mice.
Well, I know what she gets the kittens.
No, I got a cat. They can get some kittens. But I have a cat. But is it an influx of mice somewhere?
Not that I'm aware of. I've heard some complaints about mice over in the pines, but that's.
We have them too in Meadowview.
That, you're gonna have to reach out to the owners of Meadowview and have them turn around and do something about traffic. Anyone else in the public wishing to speak? Seeing none, close the meeting to the public. I'm sorry.
Carrie, you know, said that, looking for some guidance, some information, might be suffering under the wrong assumption. This is from ECO 360, chapter 100, letter K. No person shall cause an open fire or outdoor fire to be used or maintained in such a manner as to cause a nuisance to neighbors. Being a neighbor, the other neighbor had a fire Saturday, I was sick all day, Sunday on the sofa, I have respiratory problems. I called the police for help with this, and get any. They were actually out there and I heard them say we should come party here, it's nice here. So the neighbor had another fire Tuesday, Wednesday I missed work and went on antibiotics. So eating a neighbor saying that that's a nuisance, I'm calling that a nuisance. I don't know if there's wrong information. I have an expectation that, noise ordinances, things like this, then drag racing the street, that I should be able to call the police. The first time I called in May, the officer screamed at me. And I feel like if I shouldn't go to the police, who should I be going to? First of all, are the ordinances binding, and should I be going to the police?
Is that a borough ordinance?
Well, I got from what is this? ECO 360, it says Lindenwold Borough, Lindenwold burning, chapter 100. So again, like, as this is wrong information, I don't know,
I believe if there's a campfire or picnic or something in the backyard, they are allowed to have that.
Okay.
As long as it's covered and it's got, they have the proper situation under control with it.
Okay.
They're allowed to have that, but they're not allowed, if I'm not mistaken, it refers to them burning like piles of leaves and stuff like that, or trash or things like that. It's not for like a party barbecue in the backyard with a fire.
Okay.
Yeah, the fire marshal can inspect it. If you want to reach out to the fire marshal office and just let them know, maybe they'll come and take a look from the backyard where it is. If it's not right, they will stop.
Okay. So as far as it being a nuisance to the neighbors and causing health issues and
That's,
things like that.
if I'm not mistaken, that refers to large,
Letter K, I don't read it that way. It just says it shall not be maintained in any such way as cause a nuisance to the neighbors. Any open fireplace, fire pit which causes a nuisance is determined to be attached to the fire extinguisher. It's impacting my work, it's impacting my health.
and I would reach out to the fire marshal.
Okay.
They'll know exactly what's right and wrong.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Yeah, if he's burning good wood, it should, if he's burning good wood, it really should bother you.
Yeah, no, it's a little smoky. It sticks up my house until the next day. They sometimes burn trash. And he's not a reasonable person that I can speak to. And I've spoken to him, like, hey, this is not your done, it's not all my fault.
Fire marshal is very good at his job. He will be able to help.
Okay.
If they're burning and it's not good wood or whatever, it's not like you're saying, and it is smoking, then he will stop.
Okay.
I've seen him do that.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Did you by chance get the name of the officer?
I did not. The first one yelled at me, so the second time I called, I just said, please just send the officer out, make us speak to this. I mean, to me, I called.
Do you have the date that you contacted the police?
I can get that information, yes.
Okay, if you could get that information, and I can look into that matter, because the officer should not be screaming.
Fair. I
So-
agree with that. Yes, thank you.
So you can reach out to me, you can call the borough number, and my extension is 239.
Okay.
On time.
And if you were able to determine what number you called, it was 911 versus the borough phone number, because
So it was after hours,
would go
it
to
was
county
dispatch.
dispatch.
So that may not have been, yeah, that would be counted.
It may not have been our office, but if you can let us know which number you called, that would be helpful.
Okay, I'll get back to you. Call you and call me.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for the time.
Quick, Ray, I missed the date from you on the Rita's. I think you said something about a Rita's event at the fire department. If I remember wrong.
Microphone.
July 20th is Rita's.
Thank you. And then I was just going to
That's
add...
at 4 p.m.
4 p.m., thank you. And then I was just going to add something more for the public than for you guys. At least in the interim, until the borough is able to either budget or to do something a little more proactive on the cat situation. Camden County runs a tool rental department out of the Lakeland facility by the adoption animal, the Homeward Bound Animal Adoption Center. They have a range of tools there, everything from hand tools to power tools, and some of the things they have are small animal traps for both squirrels, raccoons, cats, that type of thing. You can borrow them for a minimum of a week at a time, but if you need them longer than that, they'll let you have them for up to a month or so. So if that's at all helpful, at least until the borough is able to do something a little more concrete. So that's it. Thanks, guys. Oh, sorry, I do have one more question. Any update on the replacement of the movie screen?
Yeah, we're in contact with 2 people right now, 2 vendors, to get the proper size screen. The screen that they originally designed for us was a 9x16, and if you know what 9x16 is, it's smaller than what they're using right now, and what they're using right now is unacceptable. So I'm working on trying to get them the 20-foot screen that we need. But the problem right now is coming in the cost. It's like 3 times the cost. So I have 2 vendors that I'm working on trying to get them to come down in price drastically. Okay?
Time frame?
I couldn't tell you. They were saying 14 to 18 weeks for the last one. I told them no, you can't afford $35,000.
Understood.
Okay.
And I understand the lead time too. We did have 52 weeks notice, right? We did have 52 weeks notice.
And we did, but the company that told us that they were getting us the screen didn't put the specifications in until last minute. That's why we got stuck at the last minute like this.
Fair enough. Thanks, guys.
The address for where they have the tool shop is 508 Lakeland Road. Plus, they also have bikes there that they will give to children and adults with helmets and all of that too. They have the garden master over there that is doing stuff with children also, teaching them about different gardening, and they're building that for their also.
Actually, thank you, Ms. Sinan, for bringing that up, because we've actually recently partnered with the county on their bike share program. They just recently donated 25 bikes to the Lindenwold program, and we're getting ready to launch the Lindenwold bike share program on August 1st at National Night Out. Thanks, guys.
none, close the meeting to the public, and entertain a motion for adjournment.
For adjournment.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.